What's up, Coach? Coach Mendez here with Championship Hoops. Today I'm going to give you a quick coaching tip, answer some questions from the comments from my past videos, and also give you a heads up as to what to expect in the future from Championship Hoops. So the first coaching tip that I have for you is don't waste time trying to figure out things on your own. I did this when I was a young coach, when I was like 22, 23, and it led to a lot of losses and a lot of tough nights. My coaching career changed the moment I realized that there's already a lot of successful coaches in this profession, whether it's Coach K from Duke teaching you how to deal with your athletes and how to lead a program. But there's also masters of the offenses and defenses that we want to run. So I wanted to run the read and react and the dribble drive offense. So I went out and I found that information. I took every bit that I could just so I could implement my offense and my defense the best way possible. And this changed my career. So what I want you to learn from this first coaching tip is don't waste time trying to figure out things on your own. Find resources that are going to help better your knowledge about the offenses and the defenses that you want to run and the leadership that you need to make a better program. And I want you to get that from this channel as well. If there's baseline out of bounds plays, the offenses and the defenses that we've ran, just watch them. I'm not telling you to do it exactly the way that we do it, but maybe you can take one thing that you can take back to your team and help you be successful this season. So my first round of questions come from our 3-quarter 1-2-2 press defense. The first question is from AAA Lex CYM. He says, "Hi, Coach. Will you run secondary traps with the 2 and the 3s on the sideline?" And my answer to that is yes, absolutely. And this should have made the video. So in that 1-2-2 zone press, the 2s and the 3s can trap on the baseline and sometimes even on the wing. All we really care about is that we have 2 on the ball, 2 interceptors, and 1 basket protector. The next question comes from the GX Raider. He asked, how much do you factor size and speed into your 1s, 2s, and 3s? So here's what I'll say to that. Our 1 is going to be our best player. He's going to be the most savvy, he's going to be quick, the most athletic, and probably the best scorer on the team. Our 2s, they're going to be really athletic. I normally like them very lengthy. They can cover a lot of ground, but they have a lot of speed, real athletic players. Our 3s, they can be a little bit slower, but they need to be very smart, as in, 1, they have to know they can't come up to that 3-point line. They have to protect the basket, and they just have to be able to see the ball and see all the offensive players on the floor. Now, our next question comes from Max, and he said, how do you beat this press? So the way you beat this press is, 1, with a certain alignment, which is a 2-1-2, and then you just want to be patient. You want to make that 1 work. You want to use ball fakes. And yeah, if you can line up that way and just be patient, you'll have a lot of success as in regards to beating this press. So my next question or comment is from our How to Break a Press video. And this comes from Dice the Nicest. And he says, thanks for sharing, just way too much dribbling for me. They shouldn't need to take more than three dribbles. But I know how it is. You practice one thing in the game, and then they do another until it's constantly repped until it clicks. You have very decent guards. Good luck, Coach. Here's what I'll say to that. And in that How to Break a Press video, yes, we do have to dribble at times. When you play against a team that's running a press defense that maybe isn't that good at doing it, you'll be able to get into a certain formation, whatever formation that is that you practice on a daily basis, and you'll be able to break it, no problem. But once you run into a team that they live and die by the press, it's really what they work on, they're going to take away that formation that you use. And that's when the dribbling comes into effect. That's why the things that we talk about, the keys to how to beat a press, the habits that you have to have and you have to practice and practice, you have to do those things. Because when you have to put that ball on the floor, your players need to be confident and they need to have an identity as to what it is they're trying to do. So my last comment in this video comes from our simple zone offense, and it comes from my boy, the GX Raider again. And he just asked, do I have any film on how you get your perimeter shooters involved in this simple zone offense? And what I'll say to that is, look, our identity is to get the ball to the nail in the flank. Once the defense starts worrying about that, it starts opening up for the players on the perimeter. My team specifically shoots a lot of threes, and we do encourage that. As long as you're working to get the ball into the nail in the flank and the defense starts to collapse or they start to overplay on those two positions, your perimeter players are going to get a lot of opportunity. And like I said, I give my players a lot of freedom to go ahead and shoot the ball from three-point land. But we will also run some quick hitters here and there. I just put one out called Push. There's a couple of other zone ones that we'll run for our guards on the wing to try to get them a three-point shot. The last thing I'm going to leave you with, Coach, is what is the future of this channel? I've really enjoyed getting this information out there, meeting a lot of different coaches, interacting with people from all around the world. And what I'm looking to do next is, as you can see, we don't have any drills up yet. Now, a lot of that is my fault because I never filmed practice last year. I did at times, but I just erased it immediately, so I don't have any clips of any drills that we do. With the season starting up soon, we're going to go ahead and start filming every single practice. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a Patreon. And within that Patreon, I'm going to put every drill that I run in practice. So every skill development, whether it's ball handling, passing, shooting, finishing, all of those drills will be on the Patreon. All of the competitive drills that we do, and I think that's something that makes our program special, is our competitive drills. All the strength and conditioning drills that we do, all the breakdown drills that we do. So all these videos that you see as far as like our 1-2-2 zone defense, you're going to see how we break that defense down into practice and how we rep it. That way our players can go in there and perform with a lot of confidence when it comes to running these schemes. Same thing, I'm also going to put on there our dribble drive offense. That is the offense that I run, and I have not made a YouTube video for it because I've been specifically saving it for the Patreon. And you'll get on the Patreon, you'll be able to get the whole scheme of it, the breakdown drills of it, everything that we do to help us be successful in our dribble drive offense. So for the future of the channel, be looking out for the Patreon. It's not going to be expensive, but I am going to flood it with all kinds of drills, our dribble drive offense. I'm even going to live stream practices and games for anybody that's interested in seeing those things. And I just want to say thank you for watching this channel, for subscribing. It means a lot. I really just want to give back to others. I want to help coaches. I also want to continue to grow. So any comments or suggestions that you have, if you just want to talk basketball, just reach out to me. I love the game so much, and I love to learn. Everything that you see on this channel, I did not invent. I took from somebody else. That kind of goes back to our coaching tips. So I appreciate y'all for watching, and I hope y'all have a great season.